Hello everyone, thank you for attending this video presentation. This is Seewing Yee from the Real Estate Investors Network, and I'm very excited to once again update all of you with what's going on with respect to our flipping opportunities. So without further ado, let's proceed. We have exciting upcoming limited flipping opportunities in the following markets: Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Omaha, Nebraska, and Miami, Florida, for our network investors who would like to be involved with short term flips, 90 to 120 days timeline. And the good news is, which I think many of you, if not most of our database investors members, will, I believe, will qualify. And the minimum investment required are either 50,000 to $100,000 of pure cash available, liquid money for flipping, or if you have 50 to $100,000 of self-directed IRA. Okay, so I truly believe with this financial resources requirements that it'll open up even more opportunities for many of you to get in, and that's the fun part because flipping does not require credit or financing or any of those kind of things. So that's good news because I know some of you have some challenges in terms of getting investment loan due to either high debt to income ratio (DTI) or credit issues or lack of income documentation because investment loans these days are very stringent. All right, so without further ado, the participants in this particular case, by the way, the partner I'm involved in this particular case is John Chin, although I have another flipping commercial partner, Glenn Plantone, that does commercial flipping, and of course many of you already saw the videos recently on that particular opportunity. But this one is strictly under the jurisdiction of John Chin, my very good partner, who I know for a number of years now. Anyway, participants will make anywhere from 20 to 30% on their cash annually as a money partner for these transactions. Unfortunately, this is not a high volume opportunity, so I can only invite a handful of investors to participate, five or six at most at any given time, although we're trying to put in more deals. It's not that simple, even though we have the three upcoming markets, as I stated: Oklahoma City, Omaha, Nebraska, and Miami, Florida. And this product will be available in about a few months from now. All right. Uh, but I do, we will like to get some feedback and also put you on the mailing list and put you in touch with John Chin so he could slowly work with you one on one to educate you on the process so you feel comfortable in moving forward once September comes around, which is the projected date where the launching of these flipping opportunities will be available in those markets. And I don't have too much details, and don't quote me on it. But obviously, when you're talking about Oklahoma City, we talk about flipping single-family homes, in the 100,000 price range. 100,000 or a little bit higher. Similar with Omaha, Nebraska. That is my prediction. I don't know. John has not given me any details yet because this system has not been finalized. This project, but Miami, Florida, I suspect will be a little bit higher in terms of the flipping price ranges. But regardless, the numbers has been put in place, and John Chin's team of rehab partners and contractors and uh, those people on his team, they have done their own necessary research and due diligence, and they feel very confident that the profitability will be high and the risk is low. Okay, but again, for those of you who want to participate, obviously contact myself and do your own research and due diligence. Make sure that you know, you feel comfortable and you have the personality, what have you, to pull the trigger. All right. Anyway, he's John Chin and his baby daughter, and because of his arrival of his baby, he has to cut down on his travels, and but at the same time, he's driven by his ability to find distressed homes and purchase them at a substantial discount, anywhere from 40 to 60% of current market value. So his business will offer a few handpicked investors, such as you folks, the chance to fund these acquisitions on a individual basis for a quick return. As I stated, anywhere from 90 to 120 days at most. So the only qualifier to participate is in is understanding of the process, and he ideally likes to work with experienced investors. Okay, so this is not for the faint of heart. As a money partner on these deals, you will have the ultimate security. You have the first lien position in all the acquisitions. All of them will have substantial equity positions, a preferred return, plus a healthy profit share on each of the property disposition. So if you're interested, please reach out to me and I will set up a one-on-one conference call with John, a three-way conference call so he can explain, so you can learn more about this system. And he has a very, very successful business model. He has flipped several properties successfully with several of my investors earlier this year in the Orlando, Florida market. So he's using the same flipping system to do it in the upcoming three markets as I indicated. So again, this is a very best spoke opportunity and only available for a handful of investors. And John does not need funding. He typically only works with friends and family on these types of transactions. But as a close friend of mine, John has agreed to extend these types of deals for my network investors. So please act fast if you like to talk with John directly, and of course, you ideally you can contact myself. Once again, let me recap the. This is a very very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. John has not lost any money the last few years flipping the homes in various markets with his investors, and we anticipate we're gonna have a very very successful partnership. He do it the right way, in the most ethical way, the most honest way possible. Because I know him very well. I know his background, John Chin. He has done work with my network in the past, and he has presented other investment properties to my network investors in the past successfully. And I really trust his process and his um, perspective. So the next step is, once again, the recap is all you need. Like I said, if you have self-directed IRAs, if you have some traditionals or previous employer 401k available, $50,000 or more, preferably more, or if you have cash lying around in your bank somewhere or in your non-performing portfolio, you have at least $50,000 to $100,000 or more in cash or IRA, and then you qualify. But preferably, he prefer work with someone who has at least $100,000. That'll allow him to do the deals easier, quicker, and more efficient. But if you have slightly less than 100 grand in pure cash or IRA, we do accept them. We're not going to reject you. All right. And so next step, once again, is download the attached link, as you can see right here, and fill out the form. Fill out your financial profile form to me and fill it out, then email it back to me for our files. And especially for those of you that I do not know, the first time flip investors for my network. But I know a select few of you I have been working in the past. You know who you are, who have done purchase property through my network. I pretty much know your financial profile. So for those of you who have worked with me recently who purchased other properties, I do not necessarily need this attachment of this file to your financial profile. All right, and of course, you have John Chin's contact information right here. His cell phone number 407-952-5818. And of course, his email, john@safecashflow.com. But I prefer you go through me first, Seewing Yee, so we could get to know each other better, especially if I do not know who you are, just to get a feel for your commitment and your dedication and your ability to pull the trigger and that you're qualified, that you're ready to go. All right, so again, this is an excellent opportunity. This flipping opportunity is very exciting, and John know what neighborhood to go into, what research and due diligence necessary to make this a successful flip. And he has found the right market. He has the right team of people working on your behalf. So this is this is very exciting. So anyway, thank you so much for listening, to attending. You know how to contact me, and I'm very accessible and like to get to know any and all of you to help you, consult you, coach you, and mentor you to achieve your financial goals. Thank you so much. Looking forward to working with you. Have a nice day. This is Seewing Yee. Goodbye.